No one expected Taylor Swift's name to surface in a Hollywood lawsuit that was supposed to be about a movie. But behind closed courtroom doors, one director is now refusing to let powerful names stay hidden. What started as a creative dispute has exploded into a high-stakes legal war involving fame, influence, and alleged behind-the-scenes pressure from some of the most powerful celebrities in the world. And according to new filings, this story is about to get a lot more uncomfortable for everyone involved. What began as a seemingly smooth collaboration on It Ends With Us quickly unraveled into something far darker. Behind the scenes, reports claim tensions were building between director Justin Baldoni and lead actress Blake Lively, disagreements over creative control, rewritten scenes, and who ultimately had the final say. At first, it looked like the kind of quiet Hollywood clash that usually gets buried by studio PR. But instead of fading away, the situation escalated. Accusations surfaced, lawyers stepped in, and what was once a film adaptation turned into a full-blown legal battlefield that neither side was willing to walk away from. But just when it seemed like the lawsuit couldn't get any messier, everything changed. According to newly obtained court documents, Justin Baldoni is drawing a hard line, and it's a bold one. He's officially objecting to Blake Lively's request to keep certain high-profile names hidden from public filings. Baldoni's legal team argues that fame alone isn't a valid reason for secrecy, especially when those individuals allegedly played a role in the conflict. In his view, shielding A-list identities doesn't protect justice, it protects reputations. And by challenging those redactions, Baldoni has effectively turned this lawsuit from a private dispute into a public showdown, putting Hollywood's unwritten rules to the test. And that's exactly how one of the biggest pop stars on the planet suddenly became part of the story. Taylor Swift's name didn't just appear randomly. It carries weight, influence, and a whole lot of pressure. According to Baldoni's filings, he claims that during the movie's production, he felt pressured by Swift and Ryan Reynolds, whom Blake Lively reportedly called her protective dragons. These were not casual friends. In his words, they were two of the most powerful and influential celebrities in the world, and their involvement allegedly made even small creative disagreements feel monumental. Baldoni described feeling trapped, as if he wasn't just navigating a dispute with Lively, but trying to survive the scrutiny and influence of Hollywood titans. While none of this has been legally proven, it paints a picture of just how intense the stakes have become. But Swift isn't the only heavyweight caught in this tangled web. Blake Lively has tried to paint Ryan Reynolds as an innocent third party, someone just along for the ride. But Baldoni's lawyers are pushing back hard, claiming Reynolds was far from a bystander. According to court filings, he allegedly got involved in key aspects of It Ends With Us, from confronting Baldoni over a controversial comment to influencing how certain scenes were rewritten. In Baldoni's eyes, Reynolds wasn't neutral at all. He was part of the inner circle shaping the narrative and protecting Lively's interests. This isn't just about creative differences anymore. It's a battle over influence, control, and how much power Hollywood's biggest names can wield behind the scenes. And according to Baldoni, the moves being made weren't just strategic, they were personal. Baldoni's legal team isn't holding back. They claim that Blake Lively's push to seal court records wasn't about privacy. It was about protecting the images of her famous friends. Names like Taylor Swift, Hugh Jackman, Emily Blunt, and America Ferrera have all come up as potential witnesses, and Baldoni argues that keeping them hidden is a way to control public perception rather than follow the law. Essentially, he's accusing Lively of using her A-list connections as a shield, making the courtroom less about facts and more about reputation management. This level of celebrity involvement is rare, and it has turned a single lawsuit into a spectacle watched by fans and insiders alike. But the history between Baldoni and Lively shows that this drama didn't appear overnight. The fallout from this feud has been anything but quiet. Baldoni's own countersuit, which included claims of defamation and extortion, was dismissed last June, but Blake Lively's case remains very much alive, covering allegations of sexual harassment, breach of contract, emotional distress, and lost wages. In his deposition, Baldoni described feeling like somebody small in the industry, going up against Lively and her circle of powerful friends. It wasn't just a legal battle, it was a stark reminder of the power imbalance that exists in Hollywood, where influence and connections can shape careers and reputations overnight. Fans online are speculating about how much pressure he truly felt, and insiders say this sense of being outmatched has fueled much of the tension. And amid all this legal chaos, the personal side of the story may be even more shocking. The drama hasn't just stayed in the courtroom, it's spilled over into personal relationships too. Reports claim that Taylor Swift and Blake Lively now have no contact, a stark change for two friends who were once close. Swift was even subpoenaed as a witness last May, though the summons was later dropped, and while she hasn't formally agreed to testify, she reportedly gave available dates in case the court forced her hand. Baldoni's deposition revealed he described Lively using the Taylor Swift playbook, allegedly framing herself as the victim to gain leverage in their feud. Fans are speculating online that this strategy may have kept Swift's name circulating in the lawsuit, even if she isn't directly involved. It's a reminder that in Hollywood, friendships can shift just as fast as legal filings. And with the trial looming this May, the stakes for everyone involved are about to reach a breaking point. With the trial set for May 18, 2026, the tension is only going to escalate. Every motion, every filing, and every celebrity name mentioned could shift the balance of power, not just in the courtroom, but across Hollywood itself. Baldoni, Lively, Swift, Reynolds, and even other A-list witnesses are all part of a story that blends fame, influence, and high-stakes drama like few ever have. For fans and insiders, it's a rare peek behind the velvet ropes of Tinseltown, where reputation is currency, and even friends can become strategic players. One thing is clear, this lawsuit isn't just about a movie, it's about control, leverage, and who really calls the shots in the world of Hollywood power.